Greetings. How iconic is this look? Who is Elvira? Move over, bitch. Move over, queen.
Listen, sister, if I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
I'm not really sure what I am. Am I a queen? Am I a vampiress? We're not sure.
Ain't yelling cut when it's shooting time. Sign up, it's recruiting time.
Day 3 of the 12 days of Hallowqueen. I don't know what I'm doing. Ha ha ha. Evil manic laugh.
How many people were scared? Me too. I was really scared.
Today I decided to do a little bit of makeup. And this is a flavour of what's to come in maybe one of the other days. Who knows? Who knows? I know, and that was a clue. So I have all my setup here. Any guesses on what we're doing? You can probably tell by the title. It's cocktails! Yay! It only took till day 3 for me to break out the drink. Don't know what that says about me or the Irish or what the gag is.
You should know alcoholics in Ireland, I never was.
I also got my nails done. I'm coming off my setup to show you my nails. There they are. Look at them, they're little ghosts.
Damn, this is some scary shit!
How spooky is this setup? It's amazing. Spent the whole day trying to get this all ready. So I'm going to introduce everything in the setup. Okay, so we've got our spider webs with our little spiders, our little Sonias. Our big Sonia's still back there. She's doing well. She's doing well. She lost a little bit of a leg because when I woke up, I had like, not a panic attack, but like, I kind of woke up and I was like, whoa! And my hand went out, pulled down one of her legs. So she is without one leg, and I already took 2 off. So she's 3 legs down.
How bad it hurts when you broke me.
5 out of 8's good. Is that right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 5 out of 8's good, this thing. Here is our spooky vodka. Now that is a whole bottle of Smirnoff. Seems like a scam, but anyway. Then we have our blender, which I forgot. I don't have a cocktail mixer, so I'm gonna have to use this blender. And I live with my family, and it's literally... It's 11:30 at night. It's a school day for everyone except for me because I'm unemployed. And I'm making cocktails. So if my family are watching this, that chainsaw you thought you heard in your sleep? It wasn't a chainsaw, it was this blender, and it was one of my cocktails being mixed, mama. Come on, mix it up good. And then we have our fridge that says beware on it. Now I actually split this by accident. I had it stretched all the way out and then it just snapped. So that's what it is like now. Ooh, ooh, I'm picking up some web. Ooh, look at me logging onto the web. There's a dad joke for you, wherever there was one. Get off me. And then I'm going to introduce you our spooky spirits that are in this mini fridge. Ooh, ooh, don't fall, Miss Thing. I can't even see. So we've got our Mickey Fins, we've got our Fire Eater, which is a whiskey, it's a cinnamon whiskey, and then we have Bacardi, and we also have our vodka, okay?
Bon appetit!
So let's get to the first cocktail. Also, I have a chain on that says 1999. I was not born in 1999, but it's a reference to Charlie XCX's song.
I wanna go back, I just wanna go back to 1999.
And I thought it was cute with this look, so that's why I have it on. So without further ado, welcome to Chris's creepy cocktail bar. All of the country at the moment is on lockdown, which means we can't go to bars and pubs or sit inside. I hate it. So feel free to recreate the cocktails I'm gonna make. I'll give you the ingredients. They're not gonna be right. They're gonna be a little bit off probably. I'm gonna do my best. We'll see how we get on. Also, I'll be drinking along the way, so it's probably not gonna be the best of the best, if that makes sense. And anyone who turned 18 during the lockdown and didn't properly get to experience a bar or a cocktail or any of that type of thing, I hope this is the best that we can offer. Welcome to Chris's creepy cocktail bar. Okay, you need a knot. So the first cocktail that we are making is going to be called the Vampire. I'm actually going to call it the Vampire S because I'm dressed as a vampire ass, okay? Okay? We support vampires of all genders in this house, okay? So for this creepy cocktail, we need to consult our spooky spirits. Y'all are gonna get tired of this.
Imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are of it.
And we need our Fire Eater whiskey. So let me see if I can take that out.
I'm a fire starter.
Ooh, I got it, okay. Now, if you've never had Fire Eater whiskey, basically it is cinnamon. It tastes like Christmas. So this is gonna be a bit of a spooky one where it's gonna be a Halloween Christmas spice cocktail. I don't know. I love this.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
I used to always get this if I was on a night out. It's very easy to drink, in my opinion. Actually, she's easy to drink, but is she easy to open? Ooh. Okay, I didn't spill any, but I thought I might have. So this is the first one we need. Now, you want to measure your cocktails properly because that's what people do. So I got this spooky skeleton shot glass. There it is up close. She is iconic. She is the moment.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
What are we gonna call him? Sean the skeleton? Sean the shot glass? Okay, so Sean the spooky skeleton's... I haven't even drank any. Sean the spooky skeleton shot glass is gonna be our measurement for this. So what you want to do is just remove the netting around your area and pour out a shot of cinnamon.
2 shots of vodka.
Now, any good bartender will tell you that you need to get out of here first of all. That's not what a bartender would tell you, but okay, you're over there. Right? Right, over there with you, okay? Sorry. That dinosaur's been getting on my last nerve.
That dinosaur been working my nerves all night.
Any good bartender will tell you that you need to taste your liquor to make sure that it's of the right standard, okay? So, bottoms up and the devil laughs.
Bottoms up and the devil laughs.
Those are drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your...
Why is it spicy? Okay, we need 2 shots of this. So there's one. Now this blender hasn't been used in a while. I think my mom bought it when she was on like a juice buzz or some shit. So we want another shot. The only thing with Sean the skeleton, the spooky shot glass, is that the indents make it so he's a little bit smaller than a regular shot glass. So you might want to just put in a little bit of a whole other shot, okay? Now. So we've got our 2-ish shots in there of our cinnamon whiskey. We're going to put that back into the spooky, what did I call it? The spooky spirit? The fridge. We're going to put it back into the freaky fridge. Yeah, so that's the one. Now I'm looking in the viewfinder to put that in. This is dangerous. Don't try this at home. And if you're under 18, please definitely do not try this at home. So the recipe called for hot tamales, which I think is jelly beans in America, but they're like cinnamon flavored and they're the hot ones. So I don't have anything like that. So we've got Tesco jelly beans. Now the only thing is that these are not sorted into different colors. So I'm just gonna use the top of the blender to put the red ones into here. And get that all... You know what, I'm gonna ask Google what a hot tamale is because I don't actually know. I'm just going on what I think it is. Hey Google, what is a hot tamale?
According to Wikipedia, hot tamales is a chewy, cinnamon-flavoured, oblong-shaped candy introduced in 1950. It is manufactured and marketed in the United States by Just Born, a family-owned, Pennsylvania-based candy company.
Okay, well they're living their best life and they don't sell it here, so... They might have had it in the American section in Tesco, but like I can't afford that section. I can barely afford to do this video. So we've got our 59-cent jelly beans that I'm sorting through now. It's actually quite a lot of red ones. And kind of, there's red and like a purpley colour, which I'm going to use as well. There's a lot in there. So the rest are for me for later.
I'm absolutely such a greedy, horrible, fat bastard.
We've got a good few in there. And we're just gonna... Oh my god. Now they're not cinnamon flavoured, so it's going to be a bit fruity, but then again, I'm a bit fruity, so... Now, we also need a mixer, and any Irish person will tell you the best mixer is going to be 7-Up, okay? Flat 7-Up is the best drink. Point blank, period, okay? And that's on period.
And that's on period.
Oh, what? Who would keep it out of here? We might be having any cocktails today. What the hell? Why is that so tiny? Right, let me use the end of this dress. Oh my god. I generally thought I was going to have those drinks with no mixer. Okay, so I'm not really sure. They say 2 cups, but I don't really have a cup here to measure. I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way where you kind of just eyeball it.
Disgusting!
I mean, that looks right. Now, we needed garnish, which was cinnamon sticks, and I don't have that, so we're balling on a budget. So Next thing we want to get is red food dye. Tesco has a cheap red food dye. There's also another food dye, I think it's Good Foods or something that make it, but that's hella dear and we don't play with that in this house. Normally with red food dye you only need a tiny bit, especially red because she's so vibrant. But I do want it to be very bloody red, so we'll see. Okay, that's definitely enough. And the last real ingredient then is sugar syrup. Now sugar syrup is actually super easy to make. The only thing is I had to make it before I started this video because I don't have a kitchen in my bedroom. I don't have a kitchen in my bedroom. I know y'all think I have a great setup.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
But I don't have a kitchen in my bedroom. I definitely messed that up. It's congealed in here. Okay.
I have to laugh.
I'm gonna have to shake her up a little bit. And we're just putting in half a teaspoon, so I mean that'll do. And that's our ingredients, so all we need now is the ice. So I went downstairs and got ice from the fridge. It is very loud and I'm not really sure how to use that ice moment, so what you want to do is use your little scooper. I'm using the scooper that I used last video. Okay, throwback. If you haven't seen that one, it's when I carved a pumpkin. And you just scoop the ice into the blender. You want to use a lot of ice because you want it to be kind of almost like a slushy. Or like those frozen Cokes from Circle K. Oh. When I was in Australia, McDonald's do frozen Cokes and it was $1 for a large frozen Coke. And they did vanilla as well, which was iconic. It's so funny every time I think Australia, it's not like, oh I miss this person, I miss this person. I'm like, that food though.
I'm absolutely such a greedy, horrible, fat bastard.
Okay, that's our ice. I'm gonna have to run up and down every cocktail. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hopefully I don't get too drunk. Now we play the game where we don't want to wake the entire family. So hopefully this isn't too loud. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I think I'm just gonna have to do it like this. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna do one big quick one. There's a smell of smoke off this and she made the loudest noise and I could just hear doors closing in my house, so. Okay, I think we got away with it. Now the next thing you want to do is prepare your glass. So I've got this gorgeous little glass. It's, I don't know what the name of the glass is, so that's how much I know. TGI Fridays used to do these cocktails called electric lemonades and they used to come in these glasses and I loved them. Oh, and it was Hard Rock Cafe did cocktails in this. It was called the Hurricane. I don't really know a huge amount about cocktails. I only know from the ones I've drank.
Yes, I've been drinking. I've been drinking a whole lot.
So the next thing you want to do is you were supposed to prepare those hot tamales, melt them in boiling water and do all this other crazy stuff.
Boil water? What am I, a chemist?
So I didn't do that. It was just to prepare it so you can make it look like there's blood dripping down the glass. So I have this fake blood I got from Tesco. Now, I'd imagine it's not toxic. Because don't people put it near their mouths? So we're just going to use that on the glass. And you want to do the outside drip moment. So that's what it's looking like. It's kind of cool. That's really cool actually.
She's really good.
Oh, made a mistake, but that's part of the aesthetic. I'm just going to taste and see. I mean, it's pretty tasteless, but not me dressed as a vampire tasting blood. That's cute. Oh my god, how meta am I? And there's the glass. That's cool. That's really cool. So that's just like to prepare the glass so it looks really cute. This would be the great part if this worked the way it would and I could just pour it into this. So you want to take the top off. Ugh. She's not that fresh. Ooh. So we're just gonna let her set for a second. So here, ooh. No, we don't want to spill it. Now here she is up close and personal. So this is the vampire. The blood down the side should be sugar syrup and hot tamales, but we don't have that. Well, I do have sugar syrup, I don't have hot tamales. Oh, I got loads of fake blood on me. Now, I did get a little bit inside the glass, but like, just give her a little mix and that's good. I'm gonna give it a taste test and I hope that she's nice. Now, I did get these paper straws from Centra, so if you want to either use metal straws or paper straws, please don't use plastic straws, okay? That's my only advice. And just enjoy.
No.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I feel like it'd be a lot nicer with the hot tamales. I wish we did something like that. I don't know whether I'd say hot tamales or hot tamales, but I just remember something from the Little Rascals and your one's like, he's hotter than a hot tamale, and that's just how I say it now.
Scott, let me Oz if he can, then drop me like a hot tamale.
Maybe we shouldn't have added that third helping of Spooky Sean the shot glass skeleton, because that was a little bit overpowering. I love how I'm saying it as if we did that. I'm like, we made a bad decision there by adding that third shot. It wasn't just me. That's on the two of us. I caught you slipping, okay? I think it's good. I think the aesthetic of it's nice. I think it looks really cool. If you got this in a cocktail, I hope you would take a photo of it and you think it was cute. Oh my god, I should get Chris's creepy cocktail bar as a location on Instagram so we can take Instagram stories and tag the bar. I want y'all to leave a comment down below if you would actually come to Chris's creepy cocktail bar if it existed. That was a mouthful. Chris's creepy cocktail bar. Okay. Now the only thing is, I don't want to put this to waste, so will I have it? Yeah. Oh, I also don't think the jelly beans got squished all the way up, so I think they're in the bottom. Oh no. Oh, a lot of that missed the glass. It's all for YouTube. Can someone subscribe, please? So I already drank one. I'm going to leave this one to the side so I'll have all three in front at the end. Okay, and then you're just going to want to wipe down your bar and also get rid of the excess web that has jelly beans in it because you didn't mix it properly because your family are asleep and it is midnight. It's coming over me, no headlight. Who is messaging me? I'm busy. Now the next cocktail we're making is the Spooky Scientist. Now the only thing is I don't have anything that was part of that recipe. So I don't know why I chose this cocktail, but I've decided to mix it up a little bit because I am now a mixologist. I would love to be a mixologist. If anyone from TGI Fridays is watching this, please employ me as a cocktail maker, a mixologist.
Get your ass a motherfucking job challenge.
This one we're going to be using my favorite drink of all time, and if you are watching this, please sponsor me. We're going to consult the freaky fridge and get our spooky spirits out. Now, we've already had Fire Eater, she's off the list. We need this one. Now we're going to close the freaky fridge because we don't want it to get wickedly warm. I am clutching at straws here. Literally. This is... I'm up and down like a yo-yo, I am. Let's come over here. Okay. It's called Mickey Finn's. It's sour green apple. It's so iconic. You know who else loves this? Shauna the Sheep. Hello, Shauna the Sheep, if you're watching. I love you. Not in that way. Not in that way. I really don't know what it is. Everyone always asks me what it is. Does it say it on the back? Now you are meant to have a mixer. You can have this as a shot as well, or just drink it the way I drank it, out of a glass. Out of the bottle, let's be real. Tonight, we're drinking from the do. Yeah. It's like a sour green apple liqueur, and it's just basically the flavor drinks, but I love it so much I drink it on its own. What it tastes like is kind of like melted apple drops. It's really nice, and it doesn't have a huge alcohol content either. 15, I mean, that's kind of big. That's like a glass of wine, really. So you can have twice as much.
That is not correct.
So I'm just going to bring this downstairs and give it a rinse because there is literally jelly beans at the bottom of it from our last creepy cocktail that we made. I love how I'm saying we. Like, we didn't do this. I did this. I did this on my own. It is midnight and I am doing this. Right. So that's clean-ish. And I got more ice. Hey. We don't put in the ice just yet. We're going to do all of our little measurements first. So we're not really going to bother with Sean the Spooky Skeleton shot glass this time because I'm just going to eyeball the Mickey Finns. I know how much I like, so... And we have about half the bottle in there, so that probably is right.
That is not correct.
After this, then, we want to get our favorite drink of all time, Miss 7-Up always here to help us out. Just shake it a little bit, give it a little bit of a flat moment, like me, flat chested. It's really, really depressing. And then you just kind of eyeball this as well, so. Now, before we get into it, this is a classic. 7-Up and Mickey Finn's is a classic as well. That was my gateway into just drinking Mickey Finn's on its own.
The flavor.
Yeah, now we're going to be garnishing this with mint. So if you don't have mint, go get some mint. Like, what can I tell you? Or maybe you could just put chewing gum in there, I don't know. Wait, no, don't do that. You'll mess up the blender with chewing gum. Don't do that. I got this mint in Centra. It's not even that expensive, but it's just something you don't think of that often. Oh, that smells like a mojito. I wish I was making a mojito now. I could make a mojito. No, I don't. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna make it a little bit more of a mojito. A mojito is made with rum traditionally. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we'll switch up the next recipe. Okay, I've got it. I've worked it out in my head. I just want a mojito now. So this is usually used as a garnish, but you can also put it into the blender. So what you want to do is kind of take off the stalks, because they're not the nice part. It's the leaves that you want, and you just kind of rip them up a bit just to give the blender a little bit of help, especially when you're not going to be putting it on that much because your family are asleep. It's just sitting on the top there, okay. They give me a lot of mint here. Come on, Centra. Thank you for the mint. I said thank you for the mint, for giving it to me in exchange for money. I feel like Salt Bay. Do you remember Salt Bay? It was like this, wasn't it? Why was that such an important moment for the internet? So what we're going to do from here on out is basically just wing it. Like, I had one cocktail and now I have all this confidence, so I'm just going to redo the recipe, and I think I got it. Sis. So the mojito recipe calls for a white rum. Now luckily I do have a white rum because I actually need it for the next recipe, which I'm going to switch up. Now you get... Can we not have that? Okay. Now we're going to consult the freaky fridge for our spooky spirits. You're not sick of that yet, I hope. And we're gonna get out the Bacardi and carefully look in the viewfinder and slowly, yep, we got it, okay. Now the original recipe called for some lemon juice, and the next recipe doesn't need it, so I'm gonna put it in anyway. So this is lemon juice from Tesco. It's so much cheaper than that other one. I don't know what it's called, but it comes in like a lemon shape. You all know the one I'm talking about. The absolute neck. So we're just gonna dash this in.
The flavor, oh my god, it's so real, like.
I love lemon, like, I would literally drink that on its own. It's so nice. I think y'all are finding out that I have a weird palate, like that I could just drink Mickey Finn's on his own and drink straight up lemon juice. Gay up lemon juice.
Can you not be gay for 5 minutes?
The next thing that we're going to use is Bacardi. Bacardi always reminds me of Little Britain. I know Little Britain's been cancelled, but this is one of the skits that didn't really get cancelled. It's the only Gay in the Village skit. Now, it is a little bit problematic, but I always remember Bacardi and Coke, my fun way.
Bacardi and Coke, please, my fun way.
Now we're going to use Sean's skeleton here to do some shot arrangement. Now I actually have a lot of mixture in there, so we might need 3, just because I'll probably get 3 cocktails out of this. Oh no. Okay, here we go. 1 spooky Sean, 2 spooky Sean, and 3 spooky Sean. Okay.
You cannot be for real.
I'm not gonna get up here and bash her like everybody else, but she need a lot of psychological evaluations.
I'm just gonna put that back in the freaky fridge with the spooky other spirits. Okay, get in there and let's pretend that we didn't drink half of that. Now what we need to do is just put the lid back on. And then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and your family are gonna hate you, but... So Bob's not your uncle yet, and Fanny isn't your aunt either, because y'all didn't put in the ice. Okay, we're just gonna pop that off, pretend that didn't happen. And let's just... I was thinking, I was like, it's not loud enough. Why? That's not gonna wake up my entire family. That's not gonna wake up the neighborhood. What am I missing? The eyes. So here we go. Quiet on set. Now, I can think of many reasons my family hate me, and the list just got longer. So now what you want to do is get your cocktail glass, and we need to do our garnish, we need to do our moment. There's a lot to happen on this one, okay? So this is the cocktail glass I'm going to use. Now, this cocktail glass is probably most known right now for being a gin and tonic glass, but that didn't used to be in gin and tonic glass. That's the new gin and tonic glass. It used to be in a tall glass. Don't know what the name of that is. Tall glass. Hey Google. What is the name of the cocktail tall glass?
Highball glass.
Oh.
On the website, bottle highball glass is a glass tumbler used to serve tall.
That's enough. That's enough out of you. I didn't ask for a history on how the glass is made, okay? The mint is sitting at the top of this, so that's not the best. But it's nice and green and weird and spooky. I love it. So we're gonna pour in the cocktail and then I'll go get the garnish and then I'll tell you the name of the cocktail. But, well, this is pretty much just a mojito because I decided while I was making this that I wanted a mojito, so who knows? Oh no, there's enough left for a second one. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I love that. You might not be able to see that great, but there's some mint floating in it and it makes it look like spooky. So the recipe that I looked at was called the Mad Scientist something. This is now a mojito, but we're gonna call it a slithering spooky snakeito. I feel like I'm Alex Russo trying to speak Spanish. You remember when she's like, lampito, capito, snakeito.
¿Cómo se dice?
Lampito.
Lámpara. It's okay. ¿Cómo se dice?
Capito.
Honey, just adding ito to a word doesn't make it Spanish.
You say como se dice before everything. Is that Spanish?
The original recipe called for little apple green loops to go in the straw as a garnish. And it was also served in a beaker. So I don't have that, so I have this. And I don't have the loops. I couldn't find apple loops. Like, I don't know what type of world we're living in that I can't find jelly apple loops. But I have the next best thing, and now you'll know why it's called the snakeito. So any Irish kids watching this will know exactly what these are. These are National Confectionery Jelly Snakes, the sugar ones. And first of all, I want to apologise to St. Patrick that I'm bringing snakes back into Ireland, but it's for a good cause. It's for the snakeito, okay? What you're going to want to do is get just the green snakes. Now, unfortunately, the snakes come like this, where it's purple and green, so you're going to have to just kind of... I know, it's all for the sake of the video. I really don't want to be doing this. And then kind of press it into the rim of the glass. Ooh! Miss Big. This one already came. Unless I did that. No, someone... Half a snake. Okay, they must have known I was making this. That's a bit spooky. That's a bit mad, yeah, that's a bit spooky.
That's a bit mad, yeah, that's a bit spooky.
Guys, trust me, I don't really want to be doing this. And the purple part is my favourite, but so...
I'm absolutely such a greedy, horrible, fat bastard.
Anyone who's ever tried these snakes knows that the best snake in the bag is the purple and green one. Like, that's not a contest, that's not a competition, that's not up for debate. The best one is the green and purple one, okay? Did that fall in? Oh, it fell off. Okay, ooh. It's in the web. Oh, it's gone in. She took a nosedive. They're not sticking well, and they're falling into the web. Oh, that doesn't have any green on it. How unfortunate. I don't want to move the camera because I only have one, so I'm going to take a photo on my phone and I'll put it up on the screen where you can see the snake cocktail. The ice poking through the mint actually looks a little bit like, it's bubbling. Like it's a cauldron. Like, so that's cool. Well, this is what it'll look like. So I don't actually have a green straw, but I do have a clear straw that is from a iced coffee jar. So that's the type of gay I am. Oh, this is so cool.
Time to say goodbye.
I'm going in for the kill.
Y'all know I'm a freak. Switch my wig, make him feel like he's cheating. That's so nice. I can't even taste the Bacardi. I actually can't taste the Bacardi. So that message notification you hear was from my friend Joy. So we're just gonna ask her while she's awake, what does she think of this cocktail that I made? It was supposed to be a different cocktail, but then I didn't have the ingredients, then I made a different one. It's basically a mojito, but I've called it the spooky, what did I call it? The scary spooky snakeito. What do we think? So that's sent off to her now, and I'll let you know her response. I'm gonna pretend I didn't drink that as quick as I did. So good. That is my favorite cocktail so far. I know I've already made two, but that's my favorite one so far. So what I'm gonna do now is empty out the last bit of the cocktail into this glass, and then we're gonna have it for the end, just for the final shot. Definitely not for me to drink a second one. Oh, Joy just got back to us. What's the video? Wait. Amazing. Cool. cool. Oh, I cracked that glass. Oh, it's leaking. I cracked the glass. There's a crack in the glass. Can you see that? There's also glass on my finger. So give me a minute. I broke the glass. All the snakes fell into it. And I cut my finger. So, let's just keep going. I've got one last cocktail to do, and it's an hour after my last drink, so I'm legally drunk. I definitely couldn't get behind the wheel of a car at a body high, blue and pink like the sky. I go speeding on the highway, roam in my time. Turn the volume up in your Prius, windows down and just vibe, boom, boom. Probably shouldn't be anywhere near the camera, but I've got another spooky cocktail to make, so let's do it. So, the last cocktail we're gonna make is called Zombie, and it is named so after a cocktail from Pygmalion called the Zombie, but it always reminds me of the Cranberries song Zombie. So, hey Google, play Zombie by the Cranberries. In your head, in your head, in your body. I'm just doing a YouTube. Sorry. You look so dumb right now. Let's just do the last video. Okay, so the last one is going to be using all the other ingredients we didn't use yet. So let's just get it all done. So the first ingredient we're going to use is Smirnoff, but that's empty because I put it all into this. I can't believe it all fit into that. We're going to use Spooky Sean. Come on, Spooky Sean, the skeleton shot glass. I don't know what I called him. I can't remember. So we need 3 of those. 1, 2, 3.
This potion might paralyze me.
Then we need some of our flat 7-Up. She's made an appearance in every show. This one is also red, so we need some red. We need some red.
You need to stop everything. This needs to stop now.
Hey, zombie. So we're gonna put in a little bit of red. That was a lot of red. So now this isn't actually part of the ingredients, but because I'm so Irish and so heritage, I got this from Centra. It's cranberry juice because the Cranberries wrote the song Zombie, so that's why we're using cranberry juice. And yeah, I think that's everything explained. It also has triple sec and grenadine, which I don't have. So we're gonna put in a small bit of Mickey Finn's just to give it that. I'm too drunk for this, so I'm just gonna put the lid on. No, I need ice. It's now 3 in the morning. I know it sounds like a lie, but where's my phone? I'm gonna bring it over to the camera because I feel like people are gonna be like, oh, she's lying.
I hate saying this because then everyone on Twitter is like, you're lying, I hate you. I was supposed to be in the video.
No, I
I don't even know where that pumpkin scooper went. We're just putting this. So I just showed you all it's 3 in the morning. And I'm gonna blend this bitch. You good? Why is that so full? Hopefully she calms down because it looks like the whole thing is full and I'm not ready for that. So I was going to say traditionally, but I don't think traditionally. I think in some cocktail places it's served in like a glass that looks like a zombie. I don't have that, but what I do have is the next best thing. It is Sean's older cousin and the vodka glass's younger brother. This skeleton cocktail glass. I've been making iced coffees in it all week. It's out with the coffee and in with the cocktail. You ready? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why she's still bubbling. Okay, that's enough cooling down. Ready? That's just foam. I'm not drinking foam. We don't drink foam on this channel. So I had to go rinse this out because it was so frothy. And I don't really know why. Oh, my dress is riding up. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's... I don't want the froth moment. How do I not have that? Can we put like a little... Oh. There we go. There we go.
Not this.
I've just spilled I can't do it, guys. It's too late. Just let it do its thing. Go. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. You get in there, don't make a fucking noise, and you just screw on the top. Get out of the cobweb. Okay, we did it. What's in your head? Oh God, okay.
Oh God, this shit hit different.
Right, well we don't lie on this channel, except for the times that we do. I don't like this. Did I do something wrong? I don't love this one. I feel like this is the worst out of them all, but it might be because I'm the drunkest out of them all, and that I didn't really get to put the effort and energy into the cocktail that should have happened, if that makes sense. I should have been aware? I should have been aware that I was going to be too drunk to make this cocktail for it to be nice. No, I don't like this one. And it has nothing against the cranberries, there's nothing against the song Zombie, and nothing against the skull jar that I got from Tiger. I don't know.
Did you enjoy it? Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a bit shit though. Why? Don't be so hard on yourself. Nah,
I am a bougie witch right now, so I expect more from my cocktail. So let's get them all side by side. I just hit into my wardrobe. So the three cocktails that we made were the vampire, the spooky, sneaky, slithering, snake slithering, snakeito, and zombie, and the zombie. Let's talk about the obviousness. The fake blood dripped all the way around the bottom, and it is currently sticking to my countertop. That's brilliant. This one had to be put in a different glass because I hit the blender against the cocktail glass. If y'all saw that, it broke, and a shard of glass went into my thumb. So it's now in a plastic cup, and only one snake remains. So, and then the zombie's in here, and the rest of the zombies in that. And that's it. And this is now finally the closure of Chris's creepy cocktail bar. Had nothing to do with COVID. I was shut down because I did not meet the guidelines that would allow me to have a cocktail bar. One, because the fake blood dripped onto the floor. It is a health and safety hazard. Speaking of health and safety hazards, this one I broke the glass and shards of glass went into the cocktail, so I probably shouldn't drink that one, but I'm going to. And then this last one is the zombie, and it just didn't taste that well. So I'm gonna give myself 1 pumpkin out of 10 pumpkins, and I'm proud of that. I tried. That's it. First of all, if you made it this far, well done, because even I barely made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and liking and commenting down below. I'm going to have more videos soon. There's another 9 days of Hallowqueen to get through, so let's try to do it together, guys. Happy lockdown. I hope everyone's doing well. Well, let's raise a glass. Cheers. Yeah, cheers. Happy lockdown. Clink. So without further ado, the spooky spirits and the freaky fridge is now closed. The bewildering blender is now closed for business. And Chris's creepy cocktail bar is now Dunta, which is Irish for closed.
Need help packing?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Have a spooky... What's that behind you? Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Happy Hallowqueen. Ooh, my neck. No, cut the cameras.